Greetings class 12. Welcome to my class. Today we'll be learning chapter 4 banking latest trends. And in this video we'll be talking about EFTS, ATM, debit and credit card, telebanking and CBS, that is core banking solutions. Content of this video: EFTS, mobile banking, SMS alert, ATM, debit card, credit card, telebanking and core banking solutions. So these are the content that we will be learning or covering in this video. EFTS, that is electronic fund transfer system. Let us understand, what do you understand by electronic fund transfer system? Now, under this system, what happens? The money can be transferred from one account to another account. Say for example, like if a salaries or wages needs to be transferred, then it can be directly transferred from company's account to the employee's account. Again, I am explaining, if a salaries or wages has to be transferred, it can directly be transferred from company's account to the employee's account. Now, it saves employees from the inconvenience and risk associated in handling the large number of cash. And these are all done through your ECS system. Now, ECS system has also been replaced by your NACH, N-A-C-H. It has been replaced by that, but so far like ECS is there, so that's why you are learning ECS, electronic clearing services. Now this is a system where once you avail these facilities with the bank, on a periodic interval, whatever payment that you need to make can be done without a reminder, and you don't need to remember also that I have to make a payment. Bank or computer or the bank people itself on that particular date, they will receive the payment or they can make the payment through NACH. Now these EFTS are say two types, like say two examples, like we can say one is direct debit and one is direct credit. Now direct credit, like say salaries, pension, dividend, commission, royalty, all these things are directly credited to the bank account of a person. And direct debit, in this, like you need to make a payment of loan installment, school fees, insurance premium, telephone bill, electricity bill, water bill, club membership and so on, like it goes. It means all your dues which you need to make the payment on the periodical basis can be directly debited from your bank account to the concerned parties. It can be paid. So these are the direct debit and direct credit of EFTS. There are some advantages of EFTS, that's why we avail these facilities or we take these facilities. The advantages are, say first of all, there is no risk of loss in transit. Like risk, like whenever like you are transferring the data, transferring or say processing the amount, there is no risk of loss. It does not get lost on the way. Like when you are taking your money to the bank for transfer purpose, it may get lost, but in this case there is no loss in transit. Your money can be stolen also, can be robbed also, you may drop it somewhere also by mistake. So all these are the risk involved, but in case of this EFTS there is no risk. The second one, payment are made on due dates without standing in queue. Once you go to the bank, you need to stand in a queue. You need to, have around 1 or 2 hours of a day of your duty hours, like you need to take a leave and then go to the bank and do all these things. But here you don't have to stand in queue. There all the payments are made on a due date and without fail the payments are made. There is no mishandling of cash. What do you mean by mishandling of cash? Mishandling of cash, let's say fake note. In case like if you want to give say 100 100 a number of notes. So it may be like 101 and 102 or 103, 104, 105 also. So some notes may be increase also over there. Instead of 100, you may pay 101 also, one notes also. So this type of mishandling of cash is not there in case of your electronic funds transfer system. There is no torn note over here that you have to look into it. There is no fake notes over here. So there is no mishandling of cash overall over here. Like transactions are done effortlessly, that you don't have to go to the bank any time of the day. You can make the payment through your EFTS. Then there is no expenses or on correspondence. Like if the bank is sending you or by sending you any message, or you are sending message to any parties for this, that you don't have to pay any charges for the SMS that they are sending you. Remember, the bank only charges annual SMS fees. That is around your 25 rupees or 20 rupees a year. In that only everything, all your correspondence also includes. Next one is mobile banking. So like nowadays, like this is very popular system. Like you can download the mobile app from your Google Play Store, or this Android Apple, from the Apple Store also you can download it, and you can register. First you need to, before you use the app, you need to register with the proper information. Otherwise any fraud also may take place. Like say they may ask you your account number, they may ask you your telephone number which you have registered with the bank, and some other informations which are required, just to make sure that you are the genuine person or you are the right person. So this banking refers to the transactions through mobile phones or calls. Various banking services on the mobile phones are, so these are the services, like if you, advantage you will get, like SMS alert on the mobile phone, payment of utility bills. These utility bills are like your electricity bill, telephone, like say prepaid and postpaid charges, even the DTH connection that you have at home, that can also be recharged. Credit card bills can be paid, money or fund transfer, all these things can take place through mobile banking. Now, making inquiries related to the balance available also, even you can download the statement or view the statement, your banking statement for last month or 6 months or 1 year, on the basis of the request that you have made. Even last 5 transactions or request for new checks can be made. Even you can stop the payment of particular check, request for a new check, request for the change of mobile number. So there are this app has got, like, app is actually a virtual bank. Once you install the app, you are installing bank in your mobile. Advantages of your mobile banking. First thing, it is convenient way to access one's bank. It's a virtual bank. You can visit any number of times you want. There is no restrictions. Then safe and secure banking, because they ask you for the PIN number once you open the app, and the PIN number you should not share it with anyone. Alright. Easy way to pay your bills, your telephone bills which are there, telephone bill, electricity bill, water bill, or any other bills that you need to make a payment. So all those utility bills can be paid through mobile apps, mobile banking. There is a banking services without internet, SMS. See, in the mobile also you have, like, if you don't have an internet facility, so some kind of, say, SMS, through SMS also you can take the advantage of this mobile banking facilities. But there are certain limitations on this SMS, on the transactions of amount also, and when you get your mini statement, only for say last 5 transactions you will get it. But if you have an internet connection, if you are using the app, there is no problem. The virtual bank is at your palm top. It is cost effective. Cost effective in the sense, like, think about, like, if you have to visit a bank, how much money you would spend. going from one place to another, provided your just bank is not opposite to your house, and the time that you spend is standing in the queue over there. And here, at any time of the day, you can access without any expenses. There is no charges like once you visit, you have to pay some charges to the bank. There is nothing like that. This apps and uses is available free of cost. But there are some disadvantages also. Now, what are the disadvantages? They are very few. Advantages are plenty, but disadvantages are very less. It works best with smartphones. Those who have got smartphone, they only. Otherwise, if you have any other type of phone, it will be very, very difficult, or you cannot use it also. So that's why we say that very few people have a smartphone. Everybody in India or in the world does not use a smartphone. In the village level, still they have got button phones. So they can't use this app. There is a daily restrictions limit clapping on the amount of transactions through mobile banking. Now restrictions are there, like say in case like you want to make an immediate payment like IMPS, immediate mobile payment system. So their restrictions are there. But once you start logging into the app and your beneficiaries are registered also, and then any amount, whatever you want, like you can transfer. In that case, there is no restrictions. All banking applications require customer to enter a password or a PIN, and many people configure their mobile to save the password or use unsecured password and PINs, personal identification numbers, that are easy to guess. Now, if you are so negligent, and you keep the passwords in such a way that anybody can guess and they can open, then it is not the fault of the bank. It is the fault of the customer who is operating this mobile phone. If so, the mobile device is stolen, misplaces, and there may be a threat or a fraud. There threat or fraud, like if they can open your passwords and if they can guess your password. Otherwise, these things are very, very much secured. And see, once any amount that you need to transfer, before the final transfer takes place, always a OTP will be sent to your mobile number, registered mobile number. And unless you enter this OTP, your amount cannot be transferred. So then you can be rest assured that even if the mobile is stolen and if somebody opens your app and get the information also, the fund cannot be transferred unless the OTP is obtained. Next topic is SMS alert. Now for this SMS alert, you need to register your mobile number. The customer has to register his mobile number with the bank. Your mobile number will be stored in the bank computer, and once it is stored or registered in the bank's computer system, any event or any transactions that takes place in your account, SMS alert will be sent to you. Like withdrawal of cash, SMS will be sent to you. Then even the deposit amount which is there, if you deposit, then also SMS will come. Any interest, means any whatever is happening in your bank account, the alert will always be sent to your mobile number. These alerts are very, very important. These alerts, like suppose a withdrawal has taken place and you have not done it. Immediately you can call the bank and ask to freeze your account, to stop payment from your account, because some person has stolen your password or your checkbook or any other thing, and because of that these things are happening. So you can say that SMS alert, it is a facility to be provided by the bank to its customer. In this, the customer gives his or her mobile number to the bank, and such number is registered in the computer system of the bank under the customer's account. So whenever a transactions takes place, the SMS is sent to the customer's mobile automatically. The SMS alert states the nature, data, accounts, if any, of the transaction, like what type of transactions has taken place, whether withdrawal, deposit, interest paid, loans, loans installment paid, what is the balance in your account, means anything which is happening in your account, all the informations will be given to you as a SMS alert. There are certain advantages of the SMS alert. Advantages are, it keeps the track of one's account, transactions, loans and investment, even on the move. You don't have to be in a particular place or at home. See, this is the advantage of electronic fund transfer system. It can be done from anywhere. You don't need to stay in a particular place for these transactions. Wherever you are there in the move and wherever the network facilities are there and the internet network facilities or the internet system is available, you can do this work. You can take these facilities. Mobile banking is fast, easy and convenient, as there is no need to visit the bank branch or the customer services center. Like if you talk about me also, I have not visited my bank from so long. Maybe I don't remember also last time when I have visited my bank. Because all my work I can do through this mobile banking, or I log on to the bank website and do all my work. Reminder alert can be scheduled for payments, due dates. Like suppose you need to make a payment on 5th of every month. So reminder alert can be set over here so that 2 days or 24 hours or 48 hours or say 5 days or 1 week in advance, they will send you the alert, a reminder that please keep the sufficient amount in your account because you have a payment coming on 5th of this month. So such kind of alert can be given. Due date and loans and business overdraft also. It is not add, it is and business overdraft. Once registered, alert are sent automatically to the customers for all banking transactions. Means once you get your mobile registered, all the alerts are sent automatically to the customers for all your banking transactions that takes place. SMS alert is in the form of OTP. That's what I was talking about. One-time password is sent to the registered mobile number of the customer for authorizing, helps to reduce fraud. Whatever, like if anybody wants to rob your mobile, rob your say ATM pin or your user ID passwords, but even like they cannot transfer the amount, because when you go to transfer the amount, the last thing that is there that they will send this one-time password to your mobile number for that particular transactions, and until unless they obtain that, the fund cannot be transferred. Next topic is ATM, automatic teller machine. This automatic teller machine, where a customer can withdraw, deposit money with the help of this machine. By inserting his ATM card. Once you insert the ATM card, the machine is going to ask for your identification number, that is PIN code number, personal identification number. Once you insert the personal identification number, there are a lot of things that you can do. Not only you can withdraw and deposit, you can transfer money also, you can change your password also, you can change your PIN also, you can change your mobile number also. There are so many activities which are there that you can do through this ATM machines. So now what happens, like once you insert, you go to the options will be there. So you choose your options. Suppose you are choosing your banking options and you want to withdraw money. So you go to the banking. So once you press the banking, another menu comes over there. So then keeps on, like you follow the menu, whatever you want to do. And you see this system of withdrawing money or depositing money through the ATM machine is very easy, very convenient and safe also. In the bank, when you go to withdraw money, you have to stand in a queue for a long time. You want to deposit money, you need to stand in a queue for a long time. In fact, you need around 1 to 2 hours of time of a working days. On the working days, you have to take a holiday from your work and go to the bank for withdrawal or deposit of money. So this work is made very convenient by your ATM machine. It operates for all 24/7 hours. And this is very less costly as compared to your human teller. Human beings, how much money that we pay to the accountant or to any other staffs like who does this kind of work, and every month we have to pay throughout the life. And this ATM machine is a one-time investment. If you invest once, again we don't need to pay for years and years. So ATM has begun and started playing a role of a mini bank also. A mini bank where you can do all your work. Here also all the works is possible. Like say the work like withdrawal, deposits, even the printing of passbook can take place. Even you have a system of change also. Like change cash, you can insert the change cash also, or if you want certain change, that also is possible with the ATM. Like you want change of 100 rupees, so insert 100 rupees. Now how many 50 rupees notes you want? 150 rupees and 10 4 rupees notes. So ATM machines is able to disburse that change also, change of 100 rupees also. So now this ATM machines has made for a visit to a bank negligible. So the customer is visiting these banks for a very limited number of times. Only the customer, those who are illiterate, those who cannot read or write, you will see they are visiting a bank. But all the literate people, for them there is no need to visit a bank unless you want to deposit a heavy amount of cash. So for that purpose only, and no other reason is there to visit the bank. All work can be done through your mobile banking and net banking facilities. Seeing the popularity of these ATMs, there are around say 91,000 ATMs has been installed throughout the country, and which are giving the services of your passbook printing, some internet kiosk information also you can get it through kiosk and the phone banking devices next to the ATM, which ensures that the branches sees a less number of customers. So another advantages like what ATM has given you over here is that the number of the visit of the customer in the bank has reduced. That means the load in the bank has become less with the introduction of ATM system. And this kiosk system which has come up, internet kiosk which is there, like, which gives you almost all the facilities of the banking system by visiting this type of branches where these internet kiosks are placed. They give you all the informations related whatever you want, because your informations are centralized located in one place. So ATM, you can call it as a ATM. To use this automatic teller machine, you need to have this plastic money. Okay, we call it as a ATM, debit card or a credit card. Debit card. Now these are the plastic money. A small card. You can ask your parents also to show the card. If anybody so far has not seen the debit card properly, you can ask your uncle, you can ask your brother, you can ask your father or mother or any of the member at home. They will show you how debit card looks like. Now debit card, remember, it is your money. Whatever you are depositing in your bank account, that only remains with the debit card. So the card holder can make immediate payment for the goods that he purchased or the services availed with the help of this debit card. Availed provide the services has the terminal facilities like POP. When you go to the malls and all, so malls and all, you'll see a small swap machine is there. This swap machine is what like, so you can insert your card over there and make the payment. But wherever like the shopkeepers or wherever you are visiting, the shopkeepers should have that facility of this swipe system. That terminal, that we call it as a POP or POS, point of purchase or point of sale, to make payment from your debit card. Debit card can also be used to withdraw money from your ATM. So this is the money, remember this is your money and no interest is paid on the debit card because it is your money. So bank, you don't have to pay any interest to the bank. So debit card is used to withdraw money and also to make payment on the POP and POS centers. Features of this debit card: the card holder has to deposit money with the issuer of the debit card. Like the bank which issues the debit card, there you need to deposit money in the account. The card contains name, address and phone number of the card holder. In all the case it is not there, the addresses are not there and the phone numbers are also not there, but the name is inscribed on the card itself and the address and the phone number of the bank is mentioned. The card can be used to spend money to the deposit made by the card holder. Whatever like deposit that you have made in your bank account, you can use it at your wish. Okay, you are free to make the payment from it. You are free to withdraw money from the ATM, but remember there is some limitations on the withdrawals of the ATM, like in a day, say around 40,000, 45,000, and you cannot visit ATM more than your four times a day or 3 times a day, depending upon bank to bank. This reason is because this ATM machines has got a tray in which the money is kept. So that tray has got a capacity, and if you are going to withdraw all the money, then other customers will not be able to avail this facility of this service, and that's the reason like there is some restriction. And even like if a fraud takes place, even somebody steals your card and they know your PIN, then what happens, like he cannot withdraw more than that limit. So at least after that, whatever money you have, like suppose you have 5 lakhs in your account, so he can withdraw maximum 40,000 in a day. Rest amount he cannot withdraw. And by the time when you come to know that my card has been stolen and the money also has been withdrawn from my account, you can immediately block your PIN by calling the bank or the call center or from the mobile app also. The cardholder can buy things time to time with the help of this debit card. He needs not to carry cash. He's safe. The customer is safe from carry cash. That means At a POP, that is point of purchase and point of sale, you can use this card system. The card holder may get some incentive as a discount for additional benefit. Always, like now that the government is going for Digital India, so whenever like you make a payment through your this card system, you get some special discount like 10% or 5% cashback or rebate on the purchase that is given by the bank or by the seller itself. So these are the features of your ATM. Debit card. Now comes your credit card. Credit card, remember, it's not your money, it's a loan amount. So anybody having a good reputation with the bank can obtain credit card from a bank. Person need not to keep or deposit money in his account because this is the loan money is given. It is a type of a overdraft facility which a customer gets from the bank. Always you will see in the card the name of the issuing bank will be mentioned. Even the date of validity will be inscribed, that valid through or expiry date that will be mentioned on the card. And the card holder can buy goods and services with the help of this credit card. He keeps on depositing the money used as per the agreement with the bank, whatever money that he is going to withdraw. See, always when you take a credit card facility, you have certain limits. You cannot make the payment more than that. So these limits are of two types. One is your cash limit, and the one is your payment limit. So this payment limit, like say you have a total limit of 20 lakhs. And your payment limit is say 1,50,000 and 50,000 is your withdrawal limit. That means you can withdraw cash. So depending upon like the withdrawal that you have made or the payment that you have made from your credit card, according to the agreement, bank will send you the payment rescheduled installments payment, that how you are going to make the payment in the installment wise. So all this per month, that every month on that particular day they will send you the bill and you need to make the payment, or as per the agreement that you have with the bank you need to pay them. Remember, it is a loan money and the payment is required, and the payment also required, they will charge you some interest. Remember, whatever the money that you have used, on that money you need to make some payment, some interest, because otherwise what is the benefit of the bank? You are using bank money. So if you are using a bank money, you need to pay a certain amount of interest also to the bank. Features of credit card. The card holder enjoys good reputation. That means if you are repaying track is good. That means anytime you approaches bank for the loan, immediately you will get as a reputed customer. There is no need to deposit advance money with the issuer of the card. However, he or she may ask to open an account. The bank may ask you to open an account and keep it. That's optional. You don't need to open a bank account to avail this credit card facilities. The card contains personal details of the card holder, the name and address of the bank also. Like say the card number will be inscribed, and at the back of the card also, the other side of the card also, one number is there, that is called your CVV number, that is card verification value number. So whenever you do any shopping or make any payment, both the number which is inscribed and the CVV number also, both number has to be used to make the payment. Credit card allows credit facilities to the card holder. Credit means the loan facilities to the card holder, and the card holder makes the payment after using his card. So once you use the card, once you have made a payment from your card or withdrawal money from your card, then whatever the money is there, that you need to make the payment in particular installment, that all your schedule of payment will be given to you. telebanking. That means telephonic banking. Here now the customer has to register his mobile number with the bank. That means his mobile number will be linked with the bank's computer system, personal computer system. With this services, a customer can get informations about the balance of his or her account, the latest transactions on the telephone, and this facility is available to the customer 24 into 7. There are certain telephone numbers which is toll free number which is given by the bank. Like if you want to know, if you want to get the mini statement of your account. So say in the mini statement last 10 transactions will be given to you. So you dial certain number. And these numbers will be, you have to obtain it from bank. Different bank has got different toll free number. So if you want to get the latest transactions which has taken place, then you have to dial another number. If you want only that want to know that how much amount is there, what is the balance amount in my account, so that you have to dial a particular number. So when you dial a particular number once or twice, it rings, and after that it will be disconnected. As it disconnected, within say a 30 seconds or a minute, immediately you will get a SMS message on your mobile phone, because your mobile is linked with bank's personal computer. So the bank immediately identifies what the customer wants, and immediately that message will be sent to you on your mobile, provided the network system is good. So this is what all about your tele banking. In this, the customer gets the informations over the phone, his personal telephone number which is registered with the bank. This facility is available round the clock, as I told you, 24 into 7. Next one is your core banking solution. Now this, what do you mean by core banking solution? Or it is also known as your centralized banking solution. This core banking solutions or centralized banking solution. In this, what happened, like you don't become the customer of the branch, but you become the customer of the bank. That means, suppose like if I have a bank account in Siliguri, say Matigara SBI, so I don't become, by opening a bank account over there, I don't become the customer of that branch only, but I become the customer, I can become the customer of the entire SBI network. So that's the facilities that I get with a CBS system. So under this system, a customer of the bank rather is a customer of the branch. By opening an account in one bank, one branch, which has CBS facility, the customer can operate the same account in all the CBS branches of the same bank, and even across the country also. Not only within the country, but outside the country also. In the foreign country also, if you have this bank, like say ICICI Bank, you get like, these are the international, like they have in so many countries. Even the SBI also is there in so many countries, like your Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank, this HSBC Bank, which is also international bank. So you will not get a facility only in your country, but internationally also you will get the facilities. So this bank gives a unique ID to the customer, to the CBS customer, which gives him the privilege of opening an account with any of the CBS branches without any formalities. You don't have to fill up anything. Just that CBS code which is there, like core banking solution, that your identification code which is there. So if you get that, you get all the facilities. So CBS is also a centralized banking solution. So here now this core banking, it gives you the facilities of like not only you become by opening an account in the bank, you don't become a customer of the branch but you become the customer of the entire unit of your SBI or HDFC or ICICI bank, whichever bank you have opened an account. So this is the facilities with your core banking solution. There are some facilities with the CBS, that your instant transfer of funds between the bank in CBS branches across the country can take place. Cash withdrawal from any CBS branches also is possible. Like say I am in Kolkata and I have my account in Siliguri, so I can withdraw cash from Kolkata also. There is some limitations, like say not more than 25,000 I can withdraw or I can do transactions. But if I do it, they will take some charges because I am not the customer of their branch, but even they are giving me the facilities. Update of passbook at all CBS branches is possible, like say Matigara and then NBU. Also in NBU also there is one SBI. So now if I don't want to go to this Matigara branch, I can go to NBU branch and I can get my passbook updated there also. The facilities of the centralized banking, this operates corporate limits in all the CBS branches, like not more than 25,000 of cash transactions that you can do. Paper transactions you can do of any amount. Paper transaction is through check or through your ATM, through a debit card. You can ATM debit card, which you can. There is no limit in that. But and remember always that paper transactions, they will charge you some commissions or some charges, but on the paperless transactions they are not going to charge any amount. Thus we can say that the CBS is a speedy banking anywhere and at any time. Thank you so much. With this we come to the end of the chapter, and one part I think it is left, that is a bank overdraft. Okay, that I'll be handling in the Zoom classes. The bank overdraft, that is a mistake, it has been left. Till then, stay safe, stay inside, and don't stop learning. Find all the opportunities to learn. Thank you and stay